Anyways, oh guys, the camera's rolling. Hey guys, I know I have been absent from my channel for a good minute. There's been a lot of personal issues going on. I got my little co-host over here. This is my mini me. Say hey. She is going to be with me throughout this video because the other two are in there asleep and have school in the morning, and she's like the devil child sometimes and will wake them up. So this is my host, Nazira. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, there has just been a lot of personal things going on, health wise, and in my child's life. So that's the reason why I have been absent from my YouTube channel. And but I'm here now, and I'm guaranteed to be here as much as I possibly can. I'm wanting to do like a Saturday and Wednesday maybe thing, or maybe a Thursday and Sunday, something along that range. I haven't really made up my mind, but guys, damn, just lost my voice. But anyways, um, we're going to figure something out here. But do not think I have not been looking at my cases, because I have. And there is this one that has really gravitated my attention, like just grabbed me and enraged me so freaking much. I was want to say something else, guys, but I caught myself. See, but I'm gonna be looking at my phone, guys, as you see, my phone, to get the to read off some of the things, because I ain't got the chance to do the actual research. But this is about Rhys Bonner. This case actually took place in hold on a minute, guys. Let me find it. I think it was somewhere in like Scotland. Yeah, in Gross and Grasgrove, Scotland. I am very bad with pronouncing things, as y'all have noticed by now. But this is based in Scotland, and the way that this case was actually handled, I mean, their protocol. I mean, I don't know Scotland's protocol. I don't know what it is when it comes to doing a crime scene. I don't know what it is when it comes to actually recovering a dead body, especially that of a young 19-year-old teenage boy. But I'm pretty sure the protocol would be to treat them with dignity, would it not? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, please. I mean, because when I seen, it's only like a 19-second clip of when they found this child's lifeless body. I mean, he was naked from waist down. He was found off in a grassy like block. Is what they call it there. And the way that they just, you literally yanked him up, guys. I mean, literally just drug him across as if he was nothing, as if he was like a piece of trash or something that they had just found. And it's not right. It's not right at all. Um, yes, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't care if I am wrong. That's not right. He is only a 19-year-old child whose mother, Stephanie Bonner, reported missing back in, guys, I gotta look at my phone because this is just a fresh new case, basically. It ain't been that too long ago. I think it was in like, on August the 8th of 2019, so it's not been that long. So it's just enraged me that this case has not got more publicity than it has. I learned about this case through one of my favorite YouTubers, Stephanie Harlow. Thumbs up, girl, I love you. And also, I'm not sure if it was Kendall Ray or one of my other ones, but mostly it was Stephanie Harlow that brought this case to my attention. Because I wake up every morning, I go on my YouTube and see her and Kendall Ray is one of my favorites. To see if they have any new true crime things they're talking about, or anything like that. And this one really just bothered me. It really just hurt me to the core because, um, especially that video, and especially the simple fact that they try to say that maybe it was street volume. I know a lot of y'all probably are wondering what is street volume, the difference between regular volume. Well, the difference between street volume and regular volume, guys, is the fact that when you buy a street volume, it's usually blue. It is, and you don't know what dosage you are getting. You don't know if you are getting 5 milligram, 10 milligram, or if you are getting way more of that dose of Valium, of diazepam. You have no earthly idea why, if it was just, regular Valium. It's a certain amount of, pharmaceutical Valium. It will be like in 5 milligrams or in 10 milligram. Usually is what diazepam comes in. Because me myself is prescribed clozapam, which is in basically the same category. You got clozapam, diazepam, olazepam, lorazepam, and I'm pretty sure I am forgetting one, but I'm not sure. Um, but the real names of them, here we go, guys. Educating no drugs, but the real names of them are Xanax, Valium, Klonopin, Ativan, and Valium. So, the thing is, they're trying to say this death was undetermined, but they have been a significant deaths of there in Scotland from this street value. There really has, and maybe because whenever they did do his autopsy, they did find street Valium and alcohol in his in his autopsy report, in his bloodstream. My bad. But at the same time, they didn't check his lungs to see if there was any water in them, which which had said a whole lot, which had told a whole lot. Because normally, if you are already dead going into the water, you're not going to have lungs. You're not going to have water in your lungs. But if you are alive and you are, let's say you are drunk or high and you happen to fall into a body of water, your lungs are going to fill up with water and you are going to drown. So, that part they did not even do. They did not even check his lungs, guys. They did not do the basics things to see what happened to this vibrant young teenager who had his whole entire life ahead of him. He was the oldest of five kids. He had four younger siblings who he helped his mother care for. He loved them dearly. He would give his mom a break by taking them to a park whenever he could. And whenever there was like little money left, he would surprise his mom with a cake, which is, I would want one of my kids to surprise me with a cake one day. Mm. That just makes me mad, you know. I got a teenager. She don't surprise me with a cake. She won't even take the kids to the park. Give me a break. Just joking, guys. Just trying to bring trying to bring humor to the story, but there is no humor to the story, really. I'm gonna read a few things on this. Guys, I am looking down. I'm looking down at my mobile device to get some information because, like I said, I had just looked at Stephanie Harlow's thing, and I just want to, I ain't got able the time to get down to the nitty gritty of things and do my own research. So I'm going to go off of this. We are going to continue with this browser. Stephanie Bonner says, "This is a case near to me that I haven't heard of until I saw the linked video on YouTube of an interview with the victim's mother. I can't find much about the case online other than a few local news reports, but there's a lot of speculation around an older woman." Yes, guys, before we get any farther, there is a speculation of a older lady around 45. They say that was spotted with Rhys Bonner before his disappearance at, like at plenty of shopping areas. They could be seen on CTV passing by. At one point, this older lady goes into a store and Reese stands outside and wait for her. So obviously, they know each other. It's not like a chance meeting on the street, and it was not nothing like that. Obviously, they knew each other. He knew her well enough to wait outside for her of this convenience store as she went in. And then they can also be seen leaving the convenience store and heading on down into the directed path, eventually where his body will be found. The God, I'm so tongue tied today, guys. But the place where his body was found was in a hold on 1 minute, guys. Just breaks my heart to have to read something like this. But that was my phone, guys. It's going ding ding. Oh, but anyways, guys, I will look that up. But he was found in like this marshy area that is like a pond, marshy area pond. But the strange thing is, his mom, Stephanie Bonner, said that he was really grossed out by spiders or any kind of, you know, insects in that kind of nature. And considering that this is marshy, pondy like, area, there are going to be creepy crawlers everywhere, and I doubt that he went there on his own accord. In my opinion, I doubt he did not. He wouldn't go there on his own accord. Um, Something is very sketchy, is ish about this story. Something is not right. The medical examiner did not do his job completely well or thorough autopsy of this precious child that meant so much to his mother that all she wanted was answers at what happened to her firstborn, because they had such a connection, because she had Reese at 17 years of age, which I can relate to, because I had my first one when I was 16, and when you have a child at that age, y'all have that bond. It's a bond there. And it's a bond that if it's broken, it's like you're broken. It's like a bond that can never be replaced. So now his mother says that she can't even listen to music because that is a bond that her and her son had together, from the time that he was born. That is a bond that they bonded together through. Now she can't even stand to even listen at the radio. She won't even turn the radio on. Um, and that broke my heart because I think of what would happen. I have a 17-year-old. If something was to happen to my 17-year-old like this, um, I would be so beside myself. I would not be able to keep it together, even though I have three other wonderful, beautiful, nerve-wracking babies. Um, but you gotta love them. But me and my 17-year-old do share a special bond because she was my firstborn, and we're not that too far in age now, really. Just to look at it like that. But it just breaks my heart for Stephanie so much that I don't. I wish there was something that I could do. Um, I would love to see the autopsy report of Respawner because it has not been released or anything. I know over here in America, once a case is closed, the autopsy report can, if requested, law enforcement do have to submit that request and grant that request. That is freedom of information over here in America. How Scotland work, I have no idea. If anybody could please let me know on how Scotland's protocol is over there on retrieving autopsy reports and all just anything, because I also looked at this police video, guys, of them just dragging this baby, this son, brother, just dragging him as if he was nothing, like a piece of trash out of the water. I'll watch this. It's like a 9-second clip, but you can see them just with undignifyingly dragging him up a hill. I wish there was a way I could insert that video into my thing and let y'all see that. But I need to do a lot, as you know, I'm just getting on here to letting y'all update y'all on what I will be talking about. But I will be including that. All hands down, I will be including that because that was the most disrespectful thing I have ever seen in my life. This child was half naked, and they just dragged him up, like, and just pumped him down on the ground for everybody to see. I mean, I'm gonna cry thinking about it, guys. But that was just the most undignified thing a law enforcement officer could ever do. That they could ever do. It's to disrespect a dead body like that. It was just so disrespectful. Um, but there will be more on this case. Also, I am very leaning towards the fact that this older lady that he was with has more than what she is saying, that possibly, let me back that up, more than likely has something to do with his death, considering that there's different references of where his hat was found, but either way it went, wherever his hat was found. I'm going to go on what his mother said it was found because his mother has no reason to lie at this point. His mother said that her son's baseball cap that he was wearing that same day was found in the closet of the lady that he was with that day, the 45-year-old lady, who's we're going to call Donna, because I don't know her last name, but Donna was found in her closet, and it smelled as if it has been freshly washed. So, what do I mean? Hey guys, I'm back. I had to let my daughter in the house, and I'm like glaring every whichever way. But yeah, that is heartbreaking at the least. And I want to know more about this older lady. I'm glancing at my phone, guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, um, let's see what I could read off for y'all. Okay, it says the family of a teenager found dead in a blog had made a video retracing his last known movements in a bond to trace the mystery woman he was with. So the family is also suggesting that this older lady had something in the line to do with his death, and I am leaning towards that also. Um, it says Rhys was found half naked on August the 8th last year following a major search after he vanished from the Barlick area of Glasgow on July 24th. So he vanished on July 24th, but was not found till August the 8th, which is 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks later, he was found. They say his body was so, decomposed, it's so imploded from being, in that condition and in the watery swamps that are the watery pond in the bog that there wasn't much they could tell. But the main thing they could have told if there was water in his lungs or if there were not water in his lungs, was there any scratches, uh, marks, bruises, anything that would, suggest foul play because this is screaming, guys, screaming foul play. Because whoever this older lady was, she's a little sketch. Yeah, yeah. Um, Stephanie does believe that her son met a very violent end, and you could only imagine, guys. Um, it's just heartbreaking, heart wrenching. I just don't understand people's I don't understand it, guys. But just know that I will be coming back with more on this case because this thanks to Stephanie Harlow. I love you, girl. Um, this has grasped my attention full force. And I will be back with more information. I just wanted to let y'all know that I just have been having a kind of health issues, and my son was diagnosed with autism and ADHD. I've been going through a lot of therapy with him. Been doing a lot of remote school learning and having to do the school, and it's just been crazy. But anyways, guys, remember, love is love. Be God, thank God. Be kind and put God first always. Remember, I heart y'all always. Mwah. Have a blessed night.